Good evening. Step out of the history that is holding you back. Step into the new story you are willing to create. Welcome to BMC News Live in English, brought to you by Al Hilal Hospital and Medical Centers. I am Vinod Narayanan, joining you with the daily news updates. Today's headlines. Newly expanded Accident and Emergency Department of Salmania Medical Complex unveiled. Bahrain unemployment rate down to 5.4% in 2022. Saudi cabinet extended exemption of SMEs financial fee by 1 year. Chris Hipkins sworn in as New Zealand's new Prime Minister. India to witness many firsts during 74th Republic Day on January 26th. News in detail. Newly expanded Accident and Emergency Department of Salmania Medical Complex unveiled. The newly improved Accident and Emergency Department at Bahrain's biggest government hospital has been officially unveiled after a major expansion. It has increased the capacity of beds from 80 to 120, as well as added 7 consultation rooms, 15 recovery rooms, 5 triage rooms, and 3 treatment rooms, in addition to a separate unit for children and a waiting area for up to 120 people. Bahrain unemployment rate down to 5.4% in 2022. The Cabinet yesterday reviewed a memorandum submitted by the Minister of Labour regarding the latest developments in employment and training for 2022 within the Economic Recovery Plan. The memorandum outlined a decrease in the unemployment rate from 7.7% in 2021 to 5.4% in December 2022. His Royal Highness Prince Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa, the Crown Prince and Prime Minister, chaired the weekly Cabinet meeting at Gudaibiya Palace. The Cabinet reviewed a memorandum of the Ministerial Committee for Social Services on the latest developments in the health insurance scheme, Sahati. It also reviewed a memorandum submitted by the Minister of Cabinet Affairs following upon the performance of government agencies across the Sijilat, Tawasul and Benayat systems in 2022, which remain vital indicators of government service efficiency. 12 concepts qualified for the final stage of the FICRA competition. 12 concepts have been qualified for the final stage of the 5th edition of the Government Innovation Competition FICRA. Over the last 2 days, 40 concepts were evaluated. Participants presented their proposals to 4 committees comprising of experts and specialists. Each team was allocated 3 minutes to present in front of their designated committee. After the committees of experts and specialists convened, 12 concepts were selected for the final stage of the FICRA competition. The concepts that qualified for the final stage of the competition will be presented to a jury comprising of a group of ministers who will select the most successful ideas and announce the winner of the public vote. FICRA aims to enrich a culture of innovation in the public sector and strengthen government services to meet the needs of Bahrain citizens and residents. Housing and Urban Planning Minister discussed cooperation with Saudi counterpart. Housing and Urban Planning Minister Amna bint Ahmad Al Ramaihi held a meeting with the Saudi Minister of Municipal and Rural Affairs and Housing, Dr. Majid Al Hagail, on the sidelines of her visit to the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. Al Ramaihi hailed a deep-rooted historic relation binding the Kingdom of Bahrain and the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, led by His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa and custodian of the 2 holy mosques, King Salman bin Abdulaziz Al Saud. During the meeting, she commended a joint fruitful cooperation between the 2 countries to provide social housing, hailing the efforts made by the Saudi Ministry of Municipal Rural Affairs and Housing to build partnership with the private sector and promote projects such as Sakani program. She outlined Bahrain's programs to provide social housing within the royal directives to step up housing development projects and programs through innovative solutions. She highlighted massive investments in partnership with the private sector to secure decent and suitable housing for citizens in line with the government program 2023-2026. Southern Governor chaired Coordination Council. Southern Governor His Highness Sheikh Khalifa bin Ali bin Khalifa Al Khalifa, Chairman of the Coordination Council, chaired today the Council's first meeting in its 3rd session for 2023. The online meeting was attended by representatives of various government bodies. His Highness the Southern Governor welcomed the audience. stressing that continuous communication with citizens is a constant approach to reach out to them and cater to their needs in implementation of the directives of His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa. He also commended the support of His Royal Highness Prince Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa, Crown Prince and Prime Minister. His Highness the Southern Governor praised the efforts of all representatives of the government bodies, which enabled the Coordination Council to bring out many achievements in 2022 through the issuance of 79 recommendations. He pointed out that those recommendations received 98% response from the government bodies, which reflects keenness to concretize them. LMRA conducted inspection campaigns in capital and southern governorates. The Labour Market Regulatory Authority conducted 3 inspection campaigns on a number of shops and work sites. LMRA noted that a joint inspection campaign was conducted in the Southern Governorate in coordination with the Nationality, Passports and Residence Affairs and the government's respective police directorate. LMRA also conducted 2 inspection campaigns in the Capital Governorate and the Southern Governorate conducted by the LMRA's enforcement sector. The campaigns resulted in reporting several violations related to the labour market and residency laws. The reported cases were referred for legal action. LMRA stressed its commitment to report violations through an intensive inspection plan in coordination with the relevant government entities. Now we will be back after a very short break.
The 16th branch of Megamart and Macromart supermarkets in Bahrain has opened in Sahala. The best offers are available to the customers at affordable rates. Everyone is welcome. During and around the opening day, a variety of fish including salmon, meat and dairy products, roastery, frozen items, food and non-food items, groceries, fruits and vegetables, electronics, garments and ready-to-eat food items are available to the customers at affordable rates. Hearty welcome to all. Megamart and Macromart, your favorite shopping destination.
The exclusive franchisee of Cochin Kala Bhavan in Bahrain, with over a decade of existence in Bahrain. Exclusive online regular classes have started for classical dances, music vocal, instrumental music, cinematic dance, Kathak, Zumba body fitness, karate and yoga, drawing, arts and craft, children's theatre. For more information, please call 3909 6845 3909 4806 3885 2397 or visit www.bahrainmediacity.com.
വാട്ടിയ വാഴയിലയിൽ കുത്തരിച്ചോറും പരിപ്പും പപ്പടവും സാമ്പാറും അവിയലും തോരനുമൊക്കെയായി ഒരു പൊതിച്ചോറ് കിട്ടിയാലോ? കൊതിച്ചു നിൽക്കാതെ വരൂ മോനോ ലൗഞ്ച് ആൻഡ് റെസ്റ്റോറന്റിലേക്ക്. സൗത്ത് ഇന്ത്യൻ, ചൈനീസ്, ഗ്രിൽ തുടങ്ങിയ വ്യത്യസ്ത രുചിഭേദങ്ങൾ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ആസ്വദിക്കാം ഫാമിലി ഫസ്റ്റ് ക്ലാസ് റെസ്റ്റോറന്റായ മോനോയിൽ നിന്നും. കൂടാതെ പാർട്ടി ഹാൾ, പ്രൈവറ്റ് പാർക്കിംഗ്, ലൈസൻസ്, ഷീഷ, ലൈവ് മ്യൂസിക് എന്നിവയും ലഭ്യമാണ്. മോനോ ലൗഞ്ച് ആൻഡ് റെസ്റ്റോറന്റ് ആഫ്റ്റർ സിയാം ഗാരേജ്, ലുലു ഡാന മോൾ റോഡ്, ബുർഹാമ. കോൺടാക്ട് നമ്പർ 77934111 33634111.
Welcome back. Saudi Cabinet extended exemption of SMEs financial fee by 1 year. The Cabinet, chaired by custodian of the two holy mosques, King Salman, on Tuesday afternoon at Iqra Palace in Riyadh, extended the exemption period of small enterprises by 1 year from the date of expiration from paying the financial fee. The Cabinet extended the provisions of items 2nd and 3rd of the Cabinet's decision number 515 issued on 14/8/1441 Hijri related to exempting small enterprises with a total of 9 workers or less, including their owner, from paying the financial fee for a period of 3 years for 1 year as of the date of expiration of the referred period. The Cabinet underlined the content of Saudi Arabia's participation in the World Economic Forum Annual Meeting 2023 in Davos, Switzerland. During the WEF, Saudi Arabia highlighted the progress achieved within Vision 2030 concerning reaching a thriving and diversified economy to unlock opportunities for cooperation with the world, and Saudi Arabia's active contributions and international initiatives to support the stability and growth of the global economy, preserve the environment and limit climate change. Snowfall on Oman's Jabal Shams, recording sub-zero temperature. Winter has arrived on Oman's mountainous terrain with snowfall and freezing temperatures. Snow fell on Jabal Shams in Al Dakhiliya Governorate on Monday evening. The temperature on Oman's tallest mountain plummeted under -2°C with frozen vegetation clinging to its rocky peaks. Oman's Meteorology Department said the lowest temperature recorded in the past 24 hours from its Jabal Shams station was -2.1°C, standing slightly higher than 3,000 meters. Jabal Shams and the adjoining Jabal Akhdar are the coldest places in the Sultanate, where the temperature can be as low as -5°C in winter and is rarely above 40°C in summer. Some towns on higher ground can become isolated during the winter months as the harsh conditions of ice and snow make the area hard to reach. Chris Hipkins sworn in as New Zealand's new Prime Minister. Chris Hipkins was sworn in Wednesday as New Zealand's 41st Prime Minister, following the unexpected resignation last week of Jacinda Ardern. Hipkins, 44, has promised a back-to-basics approach, focusing on the economy and what he described as the pandemic of inflation. He will have less than 9 months before contesting a tough general election, with opinion polls indicating his Labour Party is trailing its Conservative opposition, the Associated Press reported. New Zealand's Governor-General Cindy Cairo officiated the brief swearing-in ceremony in front of his friends and colleagues after she earlier accepted Ardern's resignation. "This is the biggest privilege and responsibility of my life," Hipkins said at the ceremony. India to witness many firsts during 74th Republic Day on January 26th. Egyptian President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi, who is in India to attend the Republic Day parade as its chief guest, is the first leader from his country to be invited as the chief guest. On Thursday, India will witness several firsts on the occasion of the 74th Republic Day. Citizens will go to see these firsts during the Republic Day parade. Egyptian President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi is in India to attend the parade as its chief guest. El-Sisi is the first Egyptian leader to be invited as the chief guest for the event. He is also the first chief guest since 2020, when then Brazilian President Jair Bolsonaro attended the parade. On January 26, the President of India unfurls the national flag and receives salute from the marching contingents. This therefore is the maiden Republic Day as President for Draupadi Murmu, the incumbent holder of the country's highest office, and who is also India's second female head of state, assuming the post in July last year. Rajpath, since being renamed as Kartavya Path last year, will see appearance from tanks, guns and soldiers for the first time. Also, all official invitations have been sent online, another first. Before 2023, British guns were used to accord the 21-gun salute to the President of India before the parade. Now, however, under the government's Make in India scheme, indigenously made 105mm field guns will replace the vintage artillery of 25 powder guns. The Navy's IL-38, a reconnaissance maritime aircraft that has served the force for more than 40 years, will make its inaugural appearance in the January 26th event. It will be among 50 aircrafts that will participate in the festivities. The Border Security Forces Camel contingent will have women participants for the first time. Beating retreat, the ceremony that takes place on January 29th and marks the conclusion of the Republic Day festivities, will have 3D anamorphic projections for the first time. With that, we come to the end of today's news. Stay tuned for daily news updates in BMC News Live at 7:30 p.m. every day. I am Vinod Narayanan signing off from BMC News Live. Good night.